There. So we got green. The next thing is I should get a text with the YouTube link, and then we'll be all set. But okay, got it. Alrighty, here we go. Game number 2 against Loudoun. A little bit tough to see the clock at this angle. All right, Will is out in net. Jasper, Colin, Teddy, Kai, and Daniel on D. All right, cut the music. Colin loses it, or maybe wins it, who knows. Kai is back, dogs his man, flicks it away right to Teddy. Teddy skates out, pushes it ahead to Colin. Colin tips it forward, but not out. Teddy holds the wall, pushes it forward to Colin. Colin chops across to Jasper. Jasper's in with a lot of space. Rising shot off the glove of the goalie. Just goes wide. Jasper in, takes the puck back. Pounds it back to Kai. Kai's rolling to the middle. Fans on it as it was a little bit rolling. Player skates through, wins the puck. Daniel's coming after him, pushes him to the corner. Nice D. He curls away, though. Gets a shot through traffic. Goes wide, though. Tries to feed it back in front. Colin comes back to help. Player keeps working. Backhander. Will off the blocker. Catches it after popping it up in the air. Nifty little bit of concentration there for Will. Popped up in the face of Drew. Kieran pushes his man aside. He holds with the puck. Another backhander in on Will. Makes a good leg pad save. Coming out is... who is that? Yeah, Dylan. Dylan chopped it in. Icing, I think, is the forward this time. Skates through, chops it through feet, goes deep. Kieran on the forecheck. A little bit of help from Drew. Drew stands his man up. Kieran with a little bang. Dylan wins the puck. Oh, for a second, and then lost it. Pushed ahead to Loudoun. Loudoun player tried to break. Now he's moving again. He's off sides, though, as he gave the puck up backwards and hit the gas. Reagan, Colin, and Chase. Daniel back behind to play the puck. Daniel just sweeps it around. Chase gives it another helper. Colin's there. Colin steps around the D-man who he baited in. Reagan holds up. Reagan crashing the net. Shot, hard shot of Colin off the goalie. Bounced right back out. Good hold by Daniel. Daniel just feathers it down low again. Colin's there. Colin tries to turn it back. Loudoun player played it well, though. Knocked it down. Daniel this time steps up, pushes it deep into the corner. Loudoun trying to bring it out. Chase kind of got caught in the mess. Otherwise, he would have had a good little chance there. Good pass out, though, by Loudoun. Now we got a 2-on-1 developing. Daniel breaking to his man. Oh, never got the shot off as Kai came in to help take away the pass. Reagan fights it free, has some room in the corner to make a good pass. Gives it up ahead to Colin. Colin's moving with the puck, gets the red line, shoots it in. Goalie pokes it to the corner. Kai in deep on the forecheck. Comes back with his man. Jasper sweeps him to the side. A little bit of help from Oliver. Loudoun pokes it, and they try to get it deep. Now it's poked right ahead to Jasper. Jasper feeds it to himself. Teddy's going to run it down, though. Little stick lift, couple players fighting for it. Left behind is Jasper. Jasper has the puck. Cuts back, looks for the point, has the point. Oliver just chops it down. Jasper lets it go as he was guarded. Oh, Teddy with a quick centering pass. Just missed. Flynn has to go all the way back to play this one. Flynn waits. Hard pass over to Daniel. Daniel's looking about a nice high pass through his defensive zone. Makes its way onto Jasper's stick. Jasper disconnects on the pass, but makes an open ice check. Bump the man off the puck. Nice pass. What a backhander. Teddy stuck the stick out just to poke it in. Goalie overcommitted for the backdoor chance, and Teddy with the goal. Is that Teddy from Kieran?
Kieran?
Yeah, from Kieran, and I don't know, maybe Jasper before that. Colin wins the draw, pushes ahead to Dylan. Dylan moves it forward, but is tied up on the boards. Loudoun's in on sides. Flynn wipes his man aside. Will pokes the centering attempt away. A little bit of a knee out there. Dylan chops it forward into neutral ice. Loudoun back to regroup. Drew in on a good forecheck as they had to make a bad pass. Flynn back to play the puck. Settles it down. Has Oliver. Oliver gets it right back to him as two players collapsed on him. Dylan gives it up ahead to Drew. Drew was in, but Colin was in first for an offsides. Poke the draw forward was Kieran. Oh, shot comes in. Will gets a glove on it. Good save. Push back ahead is Reagan. Reagan gives it right back to Kieran. Kieran's trying to get it forward there, in on sides. Kieran's moving with the puck into the corner, past his man, overskates the puck a bit. Reagan comes in to help. Reagan gets a stick on it, seals off his man. Kieran has the puck, flips it all the way back out to the point. Daniel and Kai cross. Kai collects the puck, fans on it again, gets it on his backhand. He's just gonna push it forward. Had a little bit of pressure, but got it out of the zone. Loudoun's back, cycling there D. Hard pass up, didn't really connect, ends up on a cap stick. Loudoun here fights their way in. Nice job by Kieran to win it away. Now Reagan has the puck. His feet are moving immediately. Has Chase coming in with him. Just dumps it deep as a bunch of players are changing behind. Chase in on the forecheck. Lone man as his team changes. Nice little takeaway there by Colin. Colin's all alone as Chase now goes for a change. Flynn in up top. Gives it right back to Colin. Colin curls. Gives to Jasper. Jasper's cutting. In at the feet. Colin wins it over to Teddy. Teddy finds it and flips it over the goalie. Colin and Jasper, I think. Hey, how are you? Colin wins it back. Flynn has to go chase it, though. Flynn, a little bit of misdirection. Cuts behind the net, loses his man. Hard pass up ahead to Colin. Colin levels his man as he plays it out of the zone. Teddy tries to take over. Colin just plows his man over. Teddy was stuck in the zone, couldn't get out through the humanity, and the puck just came to him. Offsides. All right, Colin in to take the draw. Nope. That's something to say for the winger. Oliver's going to take it, flips it in deep. Hard around, Loudoun player wins it. Teddy steps in front of him. He wins it back, though. Now it's to Oliver. Oliver had it on his stick. Now he gets it all the way into the goalie. Goalie played it with a stick. Kind of got caught in his blocker, though. Nice job by Colin. Ties up his man. Unable to make a play on the puck. Puck is still there. Jasper turns and just dumps it deep. Fed around. Oliver's there, though. Stops the puck. Gives it right back to Teddy. Teddy gave it to Jasper. Jasper lost it. Now fed out hard for Loudoun. Loudoun sends it long, and we're going to have an icing. Yeah, I played I did the 10U game this morning. So much easier to call 14U. Like it's a continuous play. It makes sense. You're like, and this, 3 other people have already touched it. It's so fun. I forgot how bad it was until just now, and I'm like, this is so easy.
Not yesterday's. It was like, I don't know if you saw yesterday's game.
Oh, was it sloppy?
There was like 5 penalties.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's what Braden said. Yeah. Not sure what happened here. He's too busy talking.
There's a penalty, huh? There's a guy.
Yeah, we have a Loudoun player went to the box here. So we're going on the power play. We switched to our power play unit. Loudoun, though, is going to take an early possession, though. Good back check, though, by Reagan. Kai and Reagan both collapse on the puck. Drew is there, flipped it high. Glove up by the Loudoun player. Reagan stays on him, though. A little bit of help from Drew. Now Reagan finds the puck, moving fast. Drew is breaking out with him. Plays it up ahead to Dylan. Too far for him. Dylan wins it, though, along the boards. Tries to play across to Kai. Now Kai gets it. Tough angle. Plays it right into the crease. Dylan stick on it. Went wide, though. We have a delayed call, though. Now we're going to have 6-on-4. Played it behind. Drew gets the puck. Has some time to work with it. tries to feed it out front. Tough angle shot. It's Colin. Cleared out, no possession. Still no possession here. Colin works with the puck. Now we got a whistle.
That kid swung at him, made contact.
Yeah. I guess they're waiting for possession, but
that's kind of
what if he hits it all the way into the empty net? I thought that was good enough too, but anyway, 2 in the box here. I think the other guy's telling him probably should have blown the whistle.
Hey, you know, you guys have a good summer?
All right, Loudoun shoots it around. Run down though by Oliver. Back to Jasper. Jasper dishes to Colin. Colin works to Teddy. Teddy has to fight off his man. Back to Colin. Colin to Jasper. Jasper thinks shot, but wasn't quite in his wheelhouse. Colin steps up. Back to Jasper, who has to run it down. His passes are not quite connecting. Jasper not bumped off of that pass. Gives to Oliver. Oliver finds Teddy. Teddy back to Colin. Everybody circulated. Jasper's there. Little backhand forehand. Swept just wide of the net. All right, 1 man out of the box. We got 4 here. Colin's there. Colin dishes to Oliver. Oliver, great shot. Kick save, though, by the goalie. Teddy swipes it back, gets it as he didn't get all on that. Oh, Oliver tried to pass back up. Ends up going to Jasper. Jasper thinks shot. Ends up giving it right to Teddy. Teddy holds. Teddy shot. Just goes wide. Jasper in again. Jasper back to Teddy. Colin. Colin to Teddy. Teddy back to Colin. Shot comes in. Goes wide. Back to Jasper. 17 seconds on the power play. Oh, Jasper threw some legs. Goalie got a good stick on it. Jasper, another one. Goalie saw it, though, this time. Oliver's down low, though, fighting for the rebound. Hard pass back. Colin. Jasper with a blast. Oh, off of Kieran. Almost found the net. Poked away. Down low is Teddy. Teddy working through traffic. Full strength here. 5-on-5. Jasper stands his man up. Puck is still in the zone. Thrown to Kieran. Kieran gets it all the way across. Colin avoids the bump. Still has the puck. Right back to Oliver. Oliver fakes the shot. Moves to the front. Now he shoots. Partially blocked. Comes loose. Oliver holds at the blue line. Oliver's going to let another shot go. Off the stick, but not out. Colin working down low. Very tired penalty kill unit still out there. Skating out with it. 1-on-2 as the whole team goes to the bench. Good block there by Daniel. Caps are going to turn. Plays it up ahead for Dylan, who spins. Player out of the bench. Kicked it ahead. They got the right numbers here. Now they even have a 5th man, as they only had 4 for a second. Daniel had a stick and skates, but no call on an incidental almost trip. Dylan gets it ahead to Reagan. Reagan chips it into the corner for himself. No hand up, no icing here. Reagan fights it back free. Dylan comes in to help, give his man a bump, but the other Loudoun player comes out with the puck. Drew gets a stick on puck. Knocked it away. Reagan protects with his body, gives it back to Drew. Drew holds. Drew's shot goes wide. Dylan was coming in. Now it's played off the boards. Kai's going to go back to collect. 3:58 left in the first period as the Caps regroup here on another breakout. Good hard pass ahead for Drew. Drew tried to get it over to, who is that over there? Oh, it's Kieran. Somebody flips it in deep, and Kai again on the forecheck. Nice kick there by Kieran. Kieran had it knocked off his stick, though. Loudoun works down low with it, flips it off the boards. Jasper's there, couldn't collect the puck. So Kai does, though. Gives it right back to Jasper. Jasper walks in. Kieran was there in front. Sweat right back in front of the crease. Chase trying to run it down. Couldn't get a shot as he was right at the top of the crease. Jasper with another hard centering attempt. And Loudoun just content to get it all the way down the ice. Goalie's got some kind of an issue. He comes to the bench. Needs his water bottle, maybe. He's looking for something. Goalie's thirsty. Give that man some water. He didn't know he was going to have so much work. Colin wins it back. Teddy's there. Teddy back to Flynn. Flynn just puts it in deep. Colin gives it right back to Teddy. Teddy in a tight angle. Jasper gives it back to Teddy. Teddy's stick was tied up, so he couldn't get back to it. Loudon breaking out. Flynn in a foot race. Good job getting position on the stick. Gives it hard around for Oliver. We have a play behind. Another penalty for Loudon on some kind of a play after Flynn played it. We got a rough, I guess. Back on the power play here for the Caps. 2:47 left in the period, 1:30 on the power play. Loudon wins it out, but Jasper fights it free. Colin sidesteps his man. Jasper, hard pass across to Teddy. Teddy put into the bench. Fights the puck free. Oh, dangerous hit along the boards. Nice little slash there. No call. Oliver pokes at it. Loudon coming out with the puck. Just played. Colin, nice it down. Keeps it in the zone. Kieran comes up high, but he tries to push it right back. Oh, little elbow up high. Kieran has the puck. Gives to Teddy. Teddy with the pass. And Oliver somehow missed the net. Wide open net, and I think he put it off the side. Colin walks in, shot comes in, stopped in front. Kieran sidesteps the goalie and puts it in behind him. Power play goal, 30 seconds left on the power play. It's a good question. Probably Colin. I think maybe Colin shot it and Kieran kind of stopped it. Well, yeah, I think Colin shot it and then Kieran stopped it and put it in. I'm not sure what number he is. He's not 11. I found that out. I don't know if he dropped the glove or somebody else dropped the glove, but anyway, shenanigans are over. Players are on the bench. Chase wins the draw. Kai up ahead to Drew. Drew just flips it deep. Chase is in on the forecheck. Gets a stick in the way. Knocked aside by Dylan. Oh, Drew! What a turn and shoot. Puck just squirted out to him. He found it and beat the goalie. Maybe Chase and Dylan in on that. I don't know. Drew in on the forecheck. Loudon back, trying to regroup, get the puck moving forward. Hard dump deep. It's going to be on net. Will chooses to cover and gets the whistle. Face-off win for the Caps. Daniel turns away from the pressure. Tried to get it to Jasper. Oh, dangerous hit against the boards. Jasper got called for that one. And Loudon is going to go on the power play. Minute 11 left in the period. right, Reagan, Oliver in on the penalty kill. Got Flynn back in the corner. He gets possession of the puck. Players collapse on him, though. Oh, a nice shot attempt taken away there by, who's that, Daniel maybe? No, it was Oliver. Oliver holds, just flips it high. Not out, though. Loudoun gloves it down. Rising shot, missed the net. Weird bounce off the boards. Flipped in front. A little bit of help from Reagan. Reagan just sends it the distance here. Icing is waved off as now we call it. Was looking for the hand up or something. I don't know. Unclear. Ref admitted it was his fault. Blew the whistle. Reagan, Oliver. Kieran takes the draw. Oh, knife down by Oliver with a high stick. Now they let Loudoun play it. Probably should have just taken the draw. Reagan now chips it around the boards. Oh, gets his stick lifted as he thought he had a break. Now he back checks hard, pokes it away. Flynn flipped it forward, but Loudoun was right there along the boards. Oliver in to play the puck. Ties up in the corner, shifts away, but Loudoun's there at the point. All the way back to the high point. Now they cycle the puck a little bit. Reagan in, hits Flynn in the legs. Reagan with the nifty move, flips it backwards. Flynn played it ahead to Kieran, drifts on his stick though. Loudon tries to counter quickly, right back in the zone as time expires on the first period. There's going to be 18 seconds on the penalty kill. Start this second period. All right, we're still going.
What's that?
I'm not sure. Ref is saying something to Will about his neck area. Will was talking to his dad along the glass. Not really sure what we're doing there.
Hungry? Should we get going?
Now in the second period, puck drops, caps are even strength as Jasper's out there battling for it. Jasper pokes it ahead. Colin finds it, drifts ahead to Teddy. Teddy gets the zone. Now he just protects, gives it right back for Kai. Kai's moving, gives it over to Daniel. Daniel moves his attack. Oh, what a tip! Jasper from Daniel. That was a beautiful tip. Oh, man, we could see it well. right, Reagan wins it, curls away from his man, couple of sticks on, puck is knocked away. Reagan turns and just chucks it deep into the zone. Gets a little bit of a rail ride there. Loudoun turns it back behind the net. Next player steps up, turns away from pressure, but fans on is clear. Second effort gets to the first man in the breakout. Chipped. No icing here as that was deflected wide. Flynn is on his man, pokes at the puck. Reagan finds it, pushes it ahead. Oliver's trying to put his man in the bench. The door is open. Not really sure why the coach decided to open the door there, but... It almost looked like he went down and opened the door. Did he notice, like, at the last second, oh crap, it's not latched? Like, Drew walks in with it, rolling puck though, has to settle it down, fights through his man, a little bit of a hold, apparently no call. Colin came in and helped him out by blowing the guy up, and again, no call. Loudoun comes out with it, Colin again upends another guy. Drew is in the crease, Colin turns it, puck bouncing high into the sky. Flynn chops it deep. Loudoun runs it down. Drew just swings at it. A couple players flip it free. We got an arm up for icing. Waffling puck. Might get waved off here. It does not. Flynn and the Loudoun player joust for position and touch up. Icing. .55 left in the second period. Jasper fights for it along the boards. Played up to Kai. Kai chops it right back to Jasper. Jasper to Teddy. Teddy had it in his skates. Couldn't get a shot. Then tried to get it to Kieran. Loudoun collapsed on it and took over. Now they're cycling, trying to find a lane to get it out. Daniel kicks at it. Caught up in the feed as they're all working it free. Teddy got a stick on it. Jasper. Teddy right back to Kieran. Kieran walks in. Finds Jasper on the backhand. Jasper had a rolling puck. Oh, comes through. Why are we blowing the whistle? It's either not a goal or it's still a live puck. Huh? It looked like a goal from here, but no, they're saying no goal, face off. All right, quick whistle, chalking that one up to a quick whistle, but it looked like it may have crossed the line. Squirted under the goalie, and Daniel miscommunicated with Jasper. Jasper gets it across. Maybe tipped. High-flying puck. Jasper switches with Daniel this time. He keeps, though. Tries to leave it back for Daniel. Loudoun got a stick in the way. Daniel's coming back on a good back check to try to help. Jasper's there, though, waiting. Kai takes it away. Coming back the other way. Has Teddy. Kieran finds the handle. Skates to safety. Couple players changing behind. Oliver moving in. Teddy takes it away, though. Teddy uses the net, skating up ice now. Moves around another player, still has it. Now he's in on sides, continues to move with the puck. Has Kieran in front. Kieran gets a stick on it. Pushed down, though. Teddy dogs his man on the forecheck. Sent around the boards. Jasper's there. Jasper protects, gives it back to Flynn. Flynn holds at the blue line. They say it's in as he worked the line. Teddy tried to feed it back out. Comes all the way to Chase, who missed. Oliver chipped it across, goes to Flynn. Flynn, hard pass back to Oliver. Oliver chips it up to Chase. Chase is in the zone. Nice job by Colin to hit the brakes on the blue line there to avoid the offsides. Chase circles, switches with Flint or with Oliver. Oliver, great pass in front. Reagan just couldn't get stick on it there for the one-timer. Oh, Reagan tried to flip a backhander. Good thing he is the one in the foot race. I'm not going to bet against Reagan here. Oh, trip here for Chase. No call. Flynn is in. Oh, puck drifts on him, though. Chase sets up on the boards, takes away. He and Reagan. Now Chase just skates through and wins the puck. Reagan leads it back for Chase. Chase, little push in the back. Now he's tied up. Loudoun wins it, and a hard pass off a stick, and it flutters through into our zone. Oliver fakes the dump behind. A lot of Loudoun players now in. Oliver with the hit from behind. Touch the puck, guys. You got to play the puck. Goalie's not even going here, Flynn. Ref is telling him, be careful about that hit or you're going to the box too next time. Got to keep your stick on the ice. All right, Oliver in the box, minute 30. Another hit in the back over by the boards. Puck is down, taken behind by Daniel. Daniel's looking for his pass, pushes it up to Drew. Drew just keeps it down in the corner. Daniel chops it free for Drew. Oh, Drew ridden right into the wall. Loudoun takes over, has some help in front. Shot goes wide, though. All the way, I thought, out of the zone. Ref was there, though, and said no. Chipped behind him is Kai. Kai works it to Kieran. Kieran not able to get it, though. Kieran and Daniel continue to work on their man. Kai lifts the stick, runs him into the boards. A little bit of help from Drew. Comes out with it. Good pass. Missed on the one-timer, though. Kai now using his body to avoid getting a stick up in the midsection. No call. Drew, couple of stick checks. Player comes in. Oh! Deflects off of Daniel and beats Will to the right. Power play goal for Loudoun. All right, back to even strength here. 8:52 left in the period. Loudoun wins it. Oh, little dangerous play there by Flynn. Oh, hard clanger off the pipe. Beat Will, but did not beat the pipe. Colin tried a little nifty work there. Just steps up on his man to seal off the boards. Reagan wins the... Teddy wins the puck. Lost it for a second. Now they keep bumping their man. Puck is still loose. Flynn kicks it onto his stick. Moves along the boards. Loudoun pushes it back behind. A little bit of help. Oliver's there. Now he chips it way high up into the air. Bouncing puck. Right past the man. Oh, Colin almost picked it up. A couple more sticks on. Poking it free. Loudoun continues to work it. Teddy's shot misses the net for an icing. Kai chips it ahead to Drew. Drew is pushed while he tried to play the puck. Turns, another couple stick handles. Kieran returns the favor, gives him a push. Now Drew skating with it. One player on, rides him off the puck. Drew moving. Turned back aside by Dylan. Dylan chops it in. They say he's on sides. Kai runs it down. Pushes into the corner. Still has the puck. Works it to the front. Loudoun chops at it though. Nice job by Daniel to step up. Daniel waits. Daniel just slides it behind. Kieran and Drew both come together. Drew gets dumped for his trouble. Flipped out, and Daniel has to go chase it. .709 in the second period. It's torture. Playing what she wants to hear. Well, handing back mouth guards. Colin wins it back to Flynn. Flynn holds at the blue line. Flynn's shot deflected. Colin got a little too much of it though, and it just kind of trickles on goal. Colin wins it back again. Flynn moves. Shot comes through this time. Goalie has to glove it. Once again, win, back to Flynn. Flynn decides to dump it deep this time. Challenge, didn't get a quick shot off. Reagan wins it, moving his feet. Goal, big shot. Almost beat the goalie, drifted high on him though. Oliver pokes it down. They say it was not a high stick. Chase avoids the hit. Flips it over to Colin. Drifts on his stick though. Reagan got a stick on it. Intercept the pass, but ends right back up on a Loudoun stick. Loudoun's coming in, flips it to Will. Will holds as didn't have anybody to give it to. Loudoun wins it, pushes over to the point, shot goes wide, no deflection there, Will covers. I like how your guys' feeds are like off by about 3 seconds. Come on, Alan, no spoilers. All right, Daniel comes up with the puck. A little bit of a hold there behind. Turned away, though. Moving with the puck is Kieran. Kieran flips it to Kai. Kai drifts on him out of the corner, though. Now Kieran picks it back up. Kieran leaves it for Jasper. Jasper chops it into the wall. Moving down low. Still in the zone as a couple Loudoun players come up to help. Ends up on Teddy's stick. Teddy dragging it. Oh, tried to leave it back for Kai. Kai ends up winning it, though. Now he uses his body to win it. Tied up in the feet. Teddy's got it. Still loose. Right back to Kai. Kai had it on end. His shot. Oh, what a shot. Just goes wide. Jasper's there. Jasper secures his position, but loses the puck. Teddy bumps his man off the puck. Teddy has the puck. Moves into the middle. Good hard pass over to Jasper. Drifts on him, though. He's unable to get his slap shot off. Now he keeps the puck, looking for a lane, just gonna walk it in here. Knocked aside though. Teddy wins it all the way back to Daniel. Daniel has a man on his back there. No call. Kieran cycles, tried to thread the needle there with that pass to Jasper. Daniel steps up though to prevent that. Comes through a couple players, and we got 2 Loudoun players coming back in. Kai does a nice job breaking up the pass though, takes over the puck. Knocked away, he's behind the net, slides it over here for Jasper. Jasper in the corner. Just opts to play it up the boards. Daniel decides not to put a stick on it this time. Bouncing puck. Jasper has Kieran. Kieran hits the brakes at the blue line. Not offsides, but didn't connect on the pass yet. Got a breakaway coming the other way. Will's out. Beats him, glove side. Cap's got to keep it going here. Can't just cruise anymore. Colin in to take the draw. Dylan's there. Flynn pokes it ahead to Teddy. Teddy's coming in on the zone. Has Dylan with him. Turned aside though. Everybody's crashed in the net though. So now we have a counter punch again for Loudoun. Flynn pokes it away. Players off sides here if they get it in, but they do not. Colin pushes forward. Dylan moves it as well. Puck is down. Drew tried to settle it down, but could not. Loudoun's coming back the other way. Puck comes loose. Trying to win it. Puck is left. Just missed the near side there as the puck drifted by everybody. Drew avoids the hit, loses his stick, but gets out of the zone. Loudoun coming back in the other way. Moves with the stick, plays it through, and Will's going to cover. Another change here for that squad. Chase gives it up to Reagan. Reagan's got a break going the other way. He's going to move to the net. He does. All the way around. Oh, goalie shuts it down, though. Playing without a stick. Reagan's just going to kick it. He does to Kieran. Kieran coming back to the net. Looks past. Didn't quite have it yet. Daniel's in now. Giving back to Daniel. Daniel waits. Daniel gives it right back down around for, I think, Chase. Chase now. Played in the back into the boards. No call. Reagan runs it down, steps in front of his man, wins the puck, kind of pulls it back. Now Reagan comes out with it, looks for the pass, couple men on him, caught up in his skates, fights it down, right back onto Kieran. Kieran finds Chase in front, Chase and shot, oh, rising shot, just missed everything as he gets laid out. Daniel's there, Daniel squeezes his man along the boards. Chase comes in to give a little bump, lots of players coming in, trying to move the pile. Kieran works as well. Daniel's there. Daniel pushes it right back behind. Loudoun's there, though, to pick it up. A couple players skating back on the back check. Almost kept in, but everybody was out. Now we got Reagan coming in all alone with the goalie. Backhander. It's in. Reagan, I think it was unassisted. Yeah. All right, Caps back on the board here, 6-2. Colin wins it over to Jasper. Jasper's pass did not connect, though, as two Loudoun players were coming through hard. Getting a little lackadaisical, another giveaway. Will with a hard shot off his shoulder, I think. Again, lots of fight in the pile here. I think it's Teddy trying to push the pile. Players on his stick. Chipped back out now by Oliver. Colin in. Teddy chicken wings his man. Colin turns, avoids some pressure. Teddy and Jasper moving in with him, leaves it at the feet for Jasper. Jasper's got to buy time while Colin's getting back. He does. Now Jasper's going to take it into the corner. Let his team set back up, tried to center it. Hit some skates in the way. Left behind is Jasper. Jasper's trying to leave it, poked away. Teddy had it for a second, and now Flynn has it. Flynn opts to go backhand. Loudoun player read it though, and he had to adjust. Gives back to Oliver. Oliver's in. I think he's thinking shot. Moves to the front. Oh, puck drifted on him. A little bit of help from Colin. Colin got it in his skates. Still bouncing puck. Oliver tries to get a stick on it. A couple Loudoun players coming back the other way. Flynn is there, though, to take it away. Gives to Jasper. Jasper misplayed and just had to chop it in. Oliver does a good job wiping it away, so it's not an easy play for the Loudoun defender. Kieran sealed off the wall. Lots of bumping. Kicked back to Oliver. Oliver just has to chop it back down into the corner as he was on immediately. Daniel steps up, plays it forward, sidesteps the check. Loudoun players just banging against the wall. Dylan's there, moves it off the wall, cuts to the middle, still has it, gives it back to himself. Tough angle, ran out of room. Banks it off the wall for Daniel. Oh, too hard. It's around Daniel. 2-on-1, coming back the other way for Kai. Kai avoids the pass, or intercepts the pass. Chipped up ahead. Dylan's coming in. Dylan gets in front of his man, but can't get the puck to pass. Hard shot comes down, and Will plays it with his paddle after the buzzer went off.
Will the whole time.
Should probably hit mute, although at this point I think YouTube is all. Eric's working hard on that whiteboard there. He's got something he really wants them to know. Refs are yelling. Everyone's ready to play. All right, calling in to take the draw. Teddy and Jasper, the wings. Flipped over to Flynn. Flynn's got some space. Tried to feed it through to Colin. Hits the ref's skate. Ends up on Jasper's stick, though. Jasper feeds it through. Counter punch here. Good reach by Teddy. Had it for a second. Teddy, good job back checking. Took away the first man. Oh, Oliver didn't pick up the other guy, though, and he had a pretty good chance in front. Flipped out to the point. Lots of traffic. Will gobbles it up, though. One more. Oh, no, Teddy's in the box. Just kidding. I didn't see that one. So, all right, Teddy in the box for a minute and a half. Penalty kill here for the Caps. Wants him outside the lines. Hard win over to the wall. Fakes the shot. Walks in. Had it knocked away. Now he has to just put it down low. Will adjust. Player still has it, working in the corner. Now they tie up. Chase wins it. Flips it off what would have been the glass had it not been the bench. Hits Daniel. Almost hits Cullen in the clavicle. That wouldn't have been good. All right, faceoff stays in the zone. Everybody's out of the circle. Loudoun wins it back, but disconnect, and they miss their point man. Chase is in on a hard forecheck. Banks it down low off the boards. Chase continues to dog his man. Ties up. Oh, almost got to take away. Now he does. Holds. Shot. The goalie has to make a good save. Shorthanded. Hard pass. Won by Daniel. Right back to Loudoun. Loudoun with a couple of hits. Daniel steps up. Chase wins it at the blue line. Oh, Kieran gets a stick in the face after he lays a good man out. Caps now clear it out. I'm in too tight here for all this action. Chase backing up. Lots of players. Shot comes in. Will plays it off a stick. Makes the second save all the way back to the point. Will with another save. Rebounds there. We got to call on Oliver. I don't know, hit push in the back or something. Cross check. And they're going to get a two-man advantage for 11 seconds. And Oliver's old teammates, I think Ashburn here, get to have some words with him at the box. All right, 11 seconds on the two-man advantage here for Loudoun. Jasper fights for the win. Loudoun ends up winning it. Back to the point. They move it across. Shot comes in. Will is there. Gobbles it up. 4 seconds still on the two-man. Now a Caps win. High Glasser. Played with the glove, but spins around and it comes out of the zone. Teddy is now in on a hard forecheck. Loudoun turns, enters the zone. Stick on him. Kai tries to stop his man. Teddy just demolishes a guy and he's going right back to the box. Yeah. Special instructions for the box, so not sure if he's going to be coming out after a minute 30. Loudoun again on the two-man advantage. Holds for the shot. Will makes the initial save and hangs on. So Kai Jasper Daniel on this 5-on-3 penalty kill. Back to the point. They continue to move. Right back to the point. And his feet, though. Not a great shot. Jasper's on, almost with his long reach. Now Jasper comes in. Now he gets a stick on it. Caught in the feet. Now he chops it out. Killing time here. 39 seconds left on the two-man. Cut through the feet. Daniel runs it down. Goes behind. Daniel hard off the boards. Back to the point. Holds at the blue line. Shot comes in. Off Will's paddle. Hard into the corner. Bounces out. Backhander. Will shuffles it to the corner. Back out to the point. Jasper's there. Tries to get a stick on it. Will slides. It goes wide. A couple players cycling. Jasper, rising shot. Tipped with a high stick. They play it, and it's going to go all the way down, I think. Doing shots both ways. All right, Flynn's backing up, gets a stick on it, tied up his man at the blue line, but a second effort, and they were on sides. Loudoun plays it hard around the boards. Just a one-man advantage at this point for 17 seconds. Daniel, knifed out of the air by Oliver. Oliver runs into his man. Collins in on sides, all alone. We got a delayed call. Goalie covers. And I think a hook here. Yep, we got a hook as Colin caught him off guard on that breakaway. Had nothing to do but hook him. Still got a pretty good chance. All right, 4-on-4 for 1 second. Teddy's coming out. Goes straight to the bench. Not surprised. Reagan feeds it up ahead. Finds Colin, who just came off the bench. Reagan crosses with him. Crosses again right in front. Chases all alone. Fluttering puck. Second effort. Goalie made the first save. And the second one, he's able to push it under. Chase from Colin. Maybe Reagan. Reagan carried it in. Maybe Reagan on a second assist. He carried it in, I think. All right, Drew, Kieran, and Dylan again. Oh, he is signaling running clock here. Loudoun wins it back. Holds. Drew. Flushes him out. Drew again on the forecheck. Almost. The stick check. Flushed him to the side. Mackay finished him off. Dylan avoids a big bump, but still got stood up. Flynn now with the puck. Looks for a pass. Now a hard pass through to Drew. Drew had it on the stick for a hot second, and then it drifted through to Loudoun. Kai thought about intercepting. Enough disruption there. Daniel takes the puck, sends it around, but Loudoun's there to take over. Loudoun feeds it all the way to the high slot. He left the puck behind, didn't get a shot off. Deflected in front, didn't make it onto Will. Loudoun continues to work the puck down low. Will swipes at it. Will working from within his net. Nice job there by Daniel trying to win that battle. Kai now flushes his man out. Couple of sticks out. Oh, shot comes in. Lots of traffic. Beats Will stick side. They're doing math. 7 minus 3. Conversations with the coaches. I don't know. I don't know if they didn't tell the score table about the goal before that. Now there's confusion about what's on the scoreboard, I think, what's on the score game sheet. I don't know if Chase's goal got put up. Lots of discussion here. All right, they are instructing. 7-3 is still on the board. Third period, 9:40 left. Another lost puck in our zone. Teddy runs it down, though. Teddy skates away from some pressure, gives it up ahead to Oliver. Oliver moves in, just puts it on net. Fluttering puck goes wide. Jasper sets up to win the puck. Just a little too far for him. Flynn has to move back to get it. Sidesteps one, sidesteps two. Gives it back to Colin. Colin's in now. Giving right back to Jasper. Jasper's going to walk it all the way in. Beats the goalie. Just taking their time, making it look easy. And Brady's coming in. Goalie change over there on the Loudoun side. Kieran, a little bit of help from Reagan on the battle there. Knocked all the way in here by Loudoun. Loudoun goes to run it down. Flynn sets up in front. Hard pass all the way back up to the point. Shot deflected. That looked like it was in. And the refs are not really even concerned that that went in the net. I don't know if it was deflected, but it came rifling through. Loudoun carries the puck in, feeds it right in front. Right back in front, flip through the air. Flynn steps in front of his man. Loudoun just bangs it down low. Reagan into the corner to play the puck. Plays it to a Loudoun player, though, who pushes it deep. Flynn is there. Move with the puck the other way. Now they get it to Daniel, who's content to send it the length of the ice. Hand is up. There's the icing. .754 on the running clock. 8-3. EJ? I hate how they have different rules. It's so confusing. Daniel wins it, moving around with the puck. Gives to Dylan. Dylan ahead to Drew. Drew in. Drew sets his feet. Nobody there. Or rather, too many people there. Couldn't get a pass through. Loudoun coming through with speed. Right through Daniel's legs. Daniel tied up the hands, though, so no play there. Dylan lays a hit, takes the stick with him. Puck is left. Or sorry, no, that was Dylan left the hit. Daniel plays the puck out of the zone. Played up ahead to Kai. Kai chips it to Drew. Drew had it for a second. Nice long reach by Kai there, able to steer it to safety. Loudoun flips the puck through the middle. Colin has some space, gonna move with it. Takes a look, has Dylan with him, just skates around everybody, takes it all the way around, left for Brady. Brady there, just a couple of good saves. Gobbles it up with his glove hand. I don't know. There's confusion about whether there's running clock in EJ or not. Oh, puck is played ahead. Will has it. Will covers as Flynn was the only one back to help him. Clock is back stopped, so maybe we figured it out. Loudoun wins it, moves the puck, high rising shot. Will makes a save. Jasper has it, holds, passes behind. Teddy's moving with it. Nice pass by Teddy ahead to Kieran. Kieran splits the D, gets it on his backhand. Brady with another good save. Kieran was coming in at a tough angle. Giveaway now. Jasper has it. Jasper's moving through, trying to get a pass over to Teddy. Teddy still camped out in front. Pass up ahead to Oliver. Oliver keeps, gives it back to Jasper. Jasper has to turn it behind. Now Jasper has it again. Jasper goes into the pile. Kieran's there. Kieran plays it back out. Hard blast by Oliver on the ice. Brady with a kick save. Jasper's moving with the puck. Jasper tried to drag, but lost it, and Loudoun took over. Oliver feathers it back down along the boards. Jasper's there, pokes once, pokes twice. Now he gets it deep. Kieran goes back as Loudoun sent it hard around, but Flynn was there and kept it in. Now Loudoun coming back with some speed. Oliver gets a stick on it, knocked away, and it was apparently offsides as Jasper was coming out of the zone. Colin, Reagan, and Chase out there now. Kai plays it to Chase. Colin takes over as it skips on Chase's stick. Colin moves it back to the middle on a nifty pass. Ends up on Colin's stick again as he cuts through the crease. Colin holds. Great pass over to Daniel. Daniel's there. Moves the pile. Oh, deflection by Reagan. Just went wide of the net. Oh, hands up in the face. Snuffed out. Couple players there. Reagan's there. Deflected. Chase's stick. Waved at the high stick. Chase, nice job. Seals his man off at the boards. Colin bumps a man. Chase tried to just center it, but nobody there yet. Now it's played up. Daniel overskates, though. Has to fight for it. Wins it back. Chase had it for a second till he's bumped. Chase putting guys into the bench. Kicked back. Loudoun's there. Nice job by Reagan to take away that outlet pass. Loudoun now just skates in with it. Skating through a lot of sticks. Colin finally steps in front. Reagan has it. Tries to back away. One stick, two sticks. Chase thought about going to the bench, but now he just wipes his man all the way back. Loudoun turns around. Chase maybe got a little bit too much there. No call. Loudoun with a good pass coming back through. Hard shot. Will gets a piece of it. Steers it into the corner. Kai sidesteps the hit. Daniel takes over. Daniel gets a little bit of a smash against the boards. Loudoun continues to work through in the high slot. Pushed aside is Drew. Drew, the 2D scissor up at the top. Didn't realize they had a man cutting. Oh, just hit Drew in the skates. Otherwise, he'd have a step. Drew holds up at the blue line. Has Dylan. Dylan leaves it behind for Drew. Just a little too nifty there on the touches. Loudoun's coming back. Maybe a 3-on-2 developing here. Pushed aside is Oliver. Man comes around. Couldn't get his pass off, though, as Kai did a good job tying him up. Drew plays it softly around the boards for Dylan. Dylan gets a bump, though. Kai in play. Couple Loudoun players tie up in the corner. Collins there, takes behind, just chips it ahead for Dylan. Dylan pulls it off the boards, leaves it for Colin. Colin protects, just skates around some players. Just doesn't shy away from the hit, leans into it, and ends up reversing it. Jasper's there. Teddy's there as well. Stick up in the hand, stick lift. Teddy bumps his man into the boards. Kieran works. Man pulls away from the boards. Gets a pretty nifty shot off. Will, though, gets a stick on it. Teddy turns into a Loudoun player, but still keeps the puck. Jasper's moving with it. Leading pass just too far for Jasper as it drifts on his stick. Now Teddy wins it, has it, tries to move it into the zone, pushed right back out by Loudoun. Flynn is backpedaling, knocked off his stick. Now Oliver pushes it aside. Kieran, couple of stick checks, dogs his man all the way back into the defensive end. Now they turn, Kieran gives his man a bump. Teddy's in the zone. Jasper, knifed off his stick right as he was about to shoot. Jasper leaves it behind, hit from behind, gets dumped. Jasper turns a man aside. Oliver, Jasper just keeps laying kids out here. Knocked aside, Oliver comes through, turns as the team gets on sides. Oliver's right back in. Oliver thinks pass, ends up leaving it behind for Chase. Chase is there, Oliver gets dumped. Chase has it taken off his stick. And Loudoun's going to go to the box, I think, for a hit on Oliver. Confusion here. Oliver and Reagan switch. Reagan's into the corner with Kieran. Reagan comes out with it. Has Jasper over here. Jasper holds. Now he shoots. Brady was there. Maybe got a piece of it. Ends up going wide. Back to Jasper. Jasper has Reagan circling in Ovi's office over there. A little bit of a battle. Jasper pushes it ahead. Reagan came all the way across to win the puck. Hard pass across. Good save by Brady as Colin was coming in for it. Brady's seen that power play move before. Shot down. Puck is still loose in front. Oh, there it goes. Reagan came up with a loose puck. Backhander around Brady. I don't know if that one had an assist or not. It was just kind of messy. It's fine. Dylan tries to push it forward. Loudoun's there though, ready to take it. Jasper wants it. He keeps pushing forward. Jasper wants one on Brady here. It's the brakes. Tied up in feet, and that's the buzzer there. Alrighty, we made it. Plenty of hits, plenty of goals, plenty of penalties. Plenty of missed calls, maybe a missed goal. Actually, maybe two missed goals. All right, everyone's civil and